Hello everybody, this is Adrian at Guns for Everyone, and I'm going to cut to the chase. These pants are awesome. These are the ZAPT Combat Pants. I got these on Amazon for $90. I'll post a link in the description. They are a copy or a clone of the Crye Precision G4 pants. So I got them in the ATAX FG pattern, and compared to a licensed version of the ATAX pattern and ATAX color, it matches pretty well. So I'm going to match it or lay down a shirt, and I'm going to use an ACU top made by Proper, which is a licensed producer of the ATAX FG pattern, or all ATAX patterns actually. There is a color difference between the t-shirt and the ACU top. I think it's just because of the material that it's made out of, but the colors and shapes and pattern, they match pretty well, especially under fluorescent light. When I do go outside, you will see that the ZAPT Combat Pants are slightly darker. I think that they will actually fade a little bit and it'll match the FG color scheme a lot better once they've been washed. So let's go over the pants, and I'm going to show you some of the cool features that they have. If you remember my last video with combat pants, they were listed as being waterproof. So I put them right here, and I have a 5-minute timer. The ZAPT Combat Pants are, I would say, water resistant. The water does bead off of them, but if you do let it sit, which I did for 5 minutes, the water does soak in. I actually think I went 6 minutes on this one. The water does soak in, but it beads off very easily, as you can see right here. So I pour some more water in the pants, and then I tip it over. So as long as the water doesn't stay on the pants, there's no real issue with it leaking or penetrating the pants and getting your legs wet. The water will bead off. True to the Crye Precision design, there is no button. It's actually a Velcro closure on the waistband with a zipper. The Velcro is very, very tough. It's not going to come undone when you're walking around. The belt loops are also very strong. The stitching is very good, as is expected for a tactical or combat pant. I would expect the threads and the stitching to be extremely strong. So there's a pocket. See, it's a magazine pocket. It's too short for pistol magazines, which was very concerning because it's only about wide enough to fit a pistol magazine. You couldn't even fit an AR-15 magazine. So here's one of my Freedom magazines, a 15-round 1911 magazine that I got for shits and giggles. It fits in there. So maybe a submachine gun magazine if you do airsoft or you own an MP5 or something similar. Now we're going to go to the first thigh pocket. They are big enough for AR-10 magazines. They fit in there flush, so you could zip them up. AK magazine fits in there just fine. An AR-15 magazine will fit just fine. There's also a knife pocket on the side. It is opening up to the other cargo pocket, but if it's for a knife, your clip should hook into there. Inside the thigh pocket, there are a couple of elastic bands. I emailed the company ZAPT to find out what their intended use was, and they never replied. There's also some MOLLE paneling, I guess you can call it, on top of the thigh, so you could use a MOLLE attachment. It's on both sides of the thigh. I don't know what I would put on there, but maybe a carabiner, your keys or something like that, or grenade pouch maybe. There is Velcro liner on the inside of the cargo pants, so you can actually Velcro the pockets open. So I would prefer to keep them like that. You have big dump cargo pockets right there, and you can fit them in. Just like the G4 combat pants, there is a pocket for knee protectors. ZAPT includes 2 different knee protectors. They fit in there very snug, but personally I'm just not a fan of knee protectors, but they do work for their intended use. There's adjustment straps on the back. I wish there was only 1 adjustment strap instead of 2, because as you can see, if you adjust one side will kind of just dangle there. Doesn't really work in my opinion. The inside of the waistband has this soft fleece material that's also found in the G4 pants. I really enjoyed this. It's very comfortable. There's also 2 adjustment tabs on the side. So I have them open all the way so the pants are as big as they can go because I'm a fat body, but you can make them a little bit tighter. Speaking on the size, these go up to extra large, which fits up to a 43-inch waist. I like my pants a little bit baggy. I'm not a 43-inch waist, but I do like the pants to be able to move freely. Again, I'm pulling on the belt loops. I'm struggling to try and get a stitch to pop. They're not popping, even on the pockets. The magazine pocket pouch is not going to rip. Underneath the adjustable knee pouches, back of the pants, there's also a zippered pocket It's not quite deep enough for a magazine, but you could put like a map or a bandage in there. Just something to keep out of the way. But it is going to be secure because it is zippered in place. There is also a Velcro closure on the bottom so you can blouse your pants against your boots. Going back up to the belt loops, there's a little loop on the bottom where you can attach a key ring, or in the case of military style pants, you can probably put it in an earplug case to secure your earplugs. And inside the thigh cargo pocket, I noticed there are 3 elastic bands on the left side, 2 on the right. Still wasn't sure what they are for exactly. I did email ZAPT and asked what their intended use was, but I didn't get a response while I was editing this video. Back pockets are also Velcroed. There is no Velcro on the inside, but you could just tuck them in. They are very deep. You could easily store a couple of magazines in those back pockets if you'd like. My only one real complaint about the pants is it does not have a button. Crye Precision has Velcro, so ZAPT copied that as well, but I'd prefer a button. Moving outside in the sunlight, you can definitely see the difference in colors. The licensed ATAX is the top, and you can see it's a little bit lighter than the pants. The pants are more of a brown green. I suspect that they will fade and it'll match better. Inside each thigh pocket is an elastic band so you can raise or lower the knee pads for a more custom fit. I do have a pair of licensed ATAX pants, but they are very well used and very faded. You can see it in the image. The ZAPT Combat Pants match the licensed ATAX t-shirts very well. I was quite surprised by how compatible they are. Much more so than the faded licensed ATAX pants that I have, as you can see here. And just to mix things up, I have an authentic SSO Smersh in EMR or digital flora pattern. In my opinion, this is very compatible with the ATAX FG pattern. In conclusion, are these pants just as good as the Crye Precision ones? My opinion says, yeah, they are. But let's be real about this. I'm not some high-speed operator. I'm just a guy looking for some tactical pants to go hunting with, take to the range, and even LARP. Let me know what you think in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.